today, in the last couple of days, we filled out a bracket, but we didn't fill out the bracket for the tournament. We had our sea lions do it. Our two 4-year-old California sea lions, Sunshine and Delilah, picked from different frisbees.
Preventing primates from escaping at the Kansas City Zoo.
The orangutan canopy is weeks from being completed, and that means making sure all the animals can't get out.
After months of construction, the new orangutan canopy is being put to the test, and the workers are watching. 9 climbers from the Kansas City Climbing Club say they felt honored to take the place of wild animals. In the end, each climber left defeated, which means success.
I think orangs have always been favorites because of the swinging in the trees and pretty active. Now that with this new exhibit, people will be able to see them up close. We've really got some fun things sort of rolled into this exhibit. We've got these little padlocks hanging everywhere, and they are these little feeding stations.
Our big announcement is that our baby chimp has his name, and his name is Milo. Milo, you will always see him with his mom. His mom is Rachel. He's starting to teeth now, so you'll see him a lot with his hands in his mouth or biting down on his mother's hands or her arm. Hi, I'm Cinnamon Williams, animal curator here at the Kansas City Zoo, and our big announcement is our baby gorilla has a new name, and her name is Masika. Our family group has our male Ridee, which is the father of baby Masika, her mom, Makari, and we just call the other two her aunts, but they're not related, Makana and Tufani.
Today, the orangutans are exploring their new touchscreen computer for the very first time. We slid open the panel that's been blocking it, and now they're able to touch the screen and they can play different games. They can touch the dot, and then they'll get a reward for using a system of positive reinforcement. So whenever they get the correct answer on the computer game, a treat will shoot out of an automatic feeder for them.
I have a big announcement for you today. We have 2 new sea lions who have just been introduced to the pool. Their names are Pepper and Luna. And so we now have 6 sea lions that you can see all together at the Kansas City Zoo. Pepper and Luna were actually stranded this year. They apparently didn't learn how to eat very well because they were rescued. They were rehabbed, both of them were rehabbed, one for about a month, the other for about 2 months. They were released again, and then they re-stranded. We sent a keeper out to each of the centers where these animals were being held. We sent them out for 2 or 3 days so they could get familiar with the animal and with the procedures and what they've been eating, and the animal could kind of get a little bit familiar with them. We sent one of our vet staff out the day before. We had arranged flights through FedEx, so it's on a cargo plane, and the keepers and the vets are actually able to ride in the back with the animal so they can check on it throughout the flight.
It's always a new adventure at the Kansas City Zoo.